It's Monday, and you know what that means. WCW Nitro is live and sold out in Claudio in Panama City Beach, Florida. I'm Lorenzo Sampson. I am back after a few weeks of not feeling too well. I am not in the weather anymore. We are back in the booth. We are back on Nitro, and we are ready to get started back on the road to Beast Blast. Tonight, CM Punk is live in the building, and he'll call Claudio Castagnoli. After Claudio attacked Darby Allin last week, Punk made the save. Well, the best one I have to say to his former friend. And also, Dominik Mysterio is back here in the building. You know what I'm talking about, the championship. Who answers the call from Dirty Dom later on. And also, Carmelo Hayes makes WCW in-ring debut against Dragon Lee. Will Melo miss his first match, or Carmelo Hayes gets his first win under his belt? And also, a tag team action. Mercy Machine Guns, Venom Bait against FTR, World Tag Team Champions, Matt and Nick, the Young Bucks. And also tag team action. Breaker and Garcia look for some redemption after losing the main event last week to Devon Evans and Phil and Beck Bailey as they go up against the debuting Good Brothers. And the main event, first time ever, Fletcher, Rhodes, winner face against the WCW World Championship at Beast Blast in Miami. Who will go to the main event of the pay-per-view? But folks, kicking the night off with a bang with the biggest signing in WCW history. It is the best in the world. The Second City Saint. The straight edge savior, whatever the hell you want to call him. He is CM Punk. And listen to the ovation from Club La Vela for this man. In 4 weeks, he will have his WCW in-ring debut at Beast Blast on pay-per-view when he goes one-on-one. Hold on. When he goes one-on-one with Darby Allin. But boy, did he have an eventful night last week here on this telecast. As we saw him have a run-in backstage with Kyle Fletcher. Verbal bars were thrown back and forth. No hands were thrown. And that exchange, but we're later on in the night. As you see here, the graphic for in 4 weeks' time, Beast Blast, Punk, Allin one-on-one, and Punk's first WCW match in his career. They're sure to be the catch for him, but like I was saying, later on tonight, Punk saving Darby Allin from attack with Claudio Castagnoli. After Claudio lost to Darby Allin in their one-on-one match, Claudio seemingly snapped. Attacked Darby Allin, laid out with neutralizer to do more damage. But Punk ran down the ramp. Claudio on the side of the head went for GTS, but Claudio avoiding that maneuver on that night. And now Punk looks for some answers from the man he has called a friend for the last 20 plus years, and that's with Superman. Well, Punk, why they from Claudio, will we get them is the question. Whoa, wait a minute, I'm the Tron. That's Claudio with Darby Allin. What's going on here? Whoa, wait a minute, Claudio, no. That's what Darby was last week during that pre-match promo. Oh my God, Claudio just tossed Darby Allin off of that platform must have been about 10-15 feet. And Punk running out of the ring, racing to the backstage area, but he's too late. Darby, oh my God, Darby could be dead. What the hell have we just seen? Start off Nitro and Punk's way back there. Claudio's gone. Darby's still out cold and... Oh, come on. For the second week in a row, Fletcher taunting CM Punk. Punk being pushed more and more by the week here on WCW. What an eventful start to this show, but we gotta move on. We have Darby Allin right now for the medical staff, but back here at ringside, excuse me, I'm a little flustered. Time for opening matchup of the night, folks, and it's for World Television Championship. As out comes, I have to call him the most hated man WCW today. Of course, flanked by Paul Heyman. There's the World Television Champion himself, Dirty Dominik Mysterio. Dom was here last week on Nitro handling some business on behalf of Paul Heyman and this new faction. He had joined alongside Bret Breaker, Daniel Garcia, who will be seen later on tonight in tag team action. But in episode 5, Dominik defended an open challenge against debuting entire Speedball Mike Bailey. That match was a controversial one. It looked like Speedball won the championship with the Ultimate Weapon, but it was revealed that Dom's hand came under the bottom rope before the 3 count. The match restarted, and then Dominik, thanks to Daniel Garcia interference, defeating Speedball to retain the title. But right now, in the opening match, who will answer the call against Dirty Dom? Whoa, wait a minute! Now, I did not see this one coming! Ladies and gentlemen, Dominik Mysterio's challenger tonight is one of the hottest free agents on the market! The longest reigning Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling Champion in history! A man who's going up against the likes of Bryan Danielson, CM Punk, and Isaac McGinnis. Never tell the tale. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Tiger Style. All caps when you say his name. Lee Moriarty. Lee Moriarty has arrived in World Championship Wrestling. A man who has a long history with a partner, Daniel Garcia. A man who was once touted alongside Garcia and Wheeler Yuta as the future of pure professional wrestling. And tonight, he looks to shock the world by defeating Dirty Dominik Mysterio tonight and becoming the TV champion in his very first WCW match. Listen to Panama City Beach. It is split down the middle for opening match above the evening bell hasn't even rung yet. Moriarty, Mysterio, title on the line. This one's sure to be one hell of a match here on Nitro. What an arrival for Tiger Style, Lee Moriarty. Dominik Mysterio, I mean, he looks a little rattled at this development. Moriarty is ready to go. This is going to be a fantastic matchup, folks. 15 minutes on the clock. Lee Moriarty, the challenger, Dominik Mysterio, the reigning and defending champion. The question is for how much longer as the opening matchup is underway. As the clock ticks down. As he's out in the middle of the ring, Moriarty versus Dominik Mysterio. I don't know how smart this is on Dom's part, going and calling out time, but Lee Moriarty. Lee Moriarty, the best technician on the planet right now. And Dominik Mysterio saying there very quickly here is, look at this, Lee already on an armbar, down to the knee. This one is sure to be a great matchup here, folks, on Nitro. As Moriarty will shake up the landscape here at WCW just weeks before Beach Blast, live from Miami. in the state of Florida is now hammerlock here for Moriarty. As the crowd begins to come down here after a insane, I should say, opening to Nitro. Darby Allin taken out by Claudio Castagnoli, dropped off of a 15-foot high platform. And then the arrival of Lee Moriarty to WCW, as right now Lee has the champion right where he wants him, headlock here. Down on the canvas, now back in the armbar. As Heyman throwing a Singapore cane in the ring, but Darby Allin was immediately getting out of the ring, thankfully. Paul Heyman looking to maybe cause a distraction there on behalf of his client, Dominik Mysterio, but didn't work. Arm drag by Lee, takes down the champion, and right now Moriarty in control in the early goings. But immediately, of course, Dominik out of the ring to the floor, looking to make a little retreat here. Of course, Dominik, if he could retain tonight, this would be his first successful defense of the championship. So far, retained against Samoa Joe twice, Javon Evans, Orange Cassidy, of course in that 40 back at Super Brawl, and of course 2 weeks ago against Speedball Mike Bailey. Can he do it again tonight against Lee Moriarty? As now Lee gives him room to come back to the ring. Dominik can really capitalize on it with Hurricane Rana. 12 minutes already remaining in this matchup as now Dom in control. Irish whip, no, counter by Moriarty, sends him over the top rope. Dom hangs on, goes right hand as Lee, countered by the champion, big forearm strike to the face. Stuns Tiger style. Now Dom, the opposite corner, now up to the top rope. He goes, for a crossbody press. Moriarty though out of the way. Kick to the knee, takes down the champion, hooks the arm. Look at this, La Mija Straw leverage pin here. This could be it, new champion already. 2! No, only a 2 count. Dom back up, Moriarty now low kick, big right hand, takes him down again. Uh-oh, wait a minute, has Dominik in trouble. Look at this, Moriarty showing off here. Oh, Paradise Lock to Dominik, and alright, Dominik still being humiliated by the challenger. A discus clothesline. How quickly Moriarty can go from being a little humorous to deathly serious. Oh, at a moment's notice. He's on a knee to the arm. Oh, it seems like he's picked his target. Has the challenger. Oh, man, hammerlock. Taiwan Slayman to the cover. But wait a minute, look at this. Paul Heyman taking turnbuckle pad off. The referee already trying to put the turnbuckle pad back on. That could have been a 3 count there, but the referee didn't see it. And because of Paul Heyman again, it's like just like last time against Speedball, Dom can have this right here. Roll up small package. Not like this to retain. No, only a 2. And already it begins here with Paul Heyman at ringside, folks. So, officially more than on 9 the tag team match. Breaker and Garcia versus the Good Brothers Gallows and Anderson still to come here on Nitro. But it seems like already Lee Moriarty back in control of the TV Championship match. As now Lee stomping on the hand of Dominik. Still focusing on that arm, the hand, the wrist, every joint on the arm of Dominik Mysterio. Again to the arm, takes him down, does Lee, look at this, drops the knee down on the elbow. Maybe caught the shoulder as well there, and now the knee to the face. Right into the cover, hooks the leg, that could be it. 1, no, only a 1. Already 5 minutes gone, another 5 minutes gone, I should say, 10 and a half remaining. Or I should say over 5 minutes, excuse me, a little rusty. Down to the corner goes Dominik, countered by the champion, big elbow to the face, stuns Moriarty. Oh! The whack to the face, and a super kick right to the jaw. And just like that, down goes Tiger style. Now Dominik, side Russian leg sweep. As Heyman now celebrating with the champion. And look at this, Dominik. There's some chants for the man, but not a lot. From Club La Vela. Quickly, they're silenced by boos from the rest of this crowd. Dominik not only hear a second of that. And you see, as soon as Dom gets in control, he starts taunting. He starts posing. He starts getting full of himself, just like Heyman at ringside as well, joining in on the fun. This leads him to the outside. Mysterio stalking his man here. Dom gonna go up to the top rope. Oh, went for a cross body to the floor. Lito out of the way, saw it coming. Then the challenger. Now Moriarty over this has Dominik where he wants him. Oh, drops the knee onto the back of the neck. 9 minutes remain already in this TV Championship match. Not a lot of time in these TV Championship matches, that's for sure. Gotta get in and out fast. Want to walk out of here champion. Be fighting on that right now. It's now the kicks and the lefts and rights from the challenger again. Lee now. Tap suplex. As Dom in trouble up to the middle rope. Goes Moriarty. Big elbow to the chest. To the black card Dominik Mysterio. That could be all here. And the cover hooks the leg. 2. No, only a 2. Already incredible show. Sure to get it even better. Main event. Fletcher. Rhodes. Wonder if they try for the WCW World Championship. And 4 weeks time, Beast Blast in Miami, Florida, a pay-per-view. In the main event, dead last. It'll be ran for Super Brawl. Will Fletcher take out another legend on the path to the gold? We'll find out in the main event later on tonight. But right now, to the hungriest young talents in the world going at it. The TV Championship and our opening match of the night. Goes to again this Dom. Lee caught this time though. Sweeps the leg out from under him. Standing moonsault. After the top turnbuckle now goes Moriarty. This is where he goes often, but Lee championship at stake. Gotta take a little risk here. King Kong knee to the chest of Dom. And wait a minute again. Paul Heyman now. Again, Heyman, that was match, I believe. Maybe 4 times in this match actually. Getting involved on behalf of Dominik Mysterio. Now distracted Lee Moriarty here. Lee could have had the pinfall in the win. After that knee to the face, but Dominik now back up. Oh, come on. A rake to the eyes. Referee go outside of the championship match after all, but Heyman again with a distraction. Saving Dominik there. Now Dom with the code red. Into the cover, that could be it. To hit the championship right here. Oh no. Whoa, wait a minute, Lee. Floats over in the roll of his own. No, Dominik is right back over. 1, 2, Lee again. Transitions it, stacks him up once more for the championship. No. Now Moriarty back on the attack. Takes Dominik down again. And again. Moriarty gonna be a little playful here with the champion. Paradise Lock for second time of the night. And again the kick to the tailbone of Dominik. And again Mysterio in trouble. Now look at this. Takes him down here. With the mount now open, palm strikes. Dom tried to cover up, but Dom got caught. Cross the armbar here. He reaches back. He broke the arm with Dominik here, but Dom knows that. And Mysterio, right hands, breaking out of the armbar. Immediately there, Dominik out of the submission. If he wasn't that kind of a cash out for the champion. But Lee again, going to the arm again. Hairlock, not like suplex. Holds on for the bridge pin. And the win for the championship. No. Dominik got 2 there, and Lee can't believe it. 6 minutes still remaining in our championship matchup, folks. German suplex into the bridge pin again for Moriarty for the gold. No. Of course, Speedball's with hunting down Mysterio, as is Javon Evans. We've seen that over the last few weeks. Of course, main event last week, it was Evans and Speedball defeating Breaker and Garcia tag team action thanks to Samoa Joe. But after the match, we saw Joe get put through a car windshield by Braun Breaker in the parking lot. Joe take away in an ambulance by our medical team in the hospital for a few days after that event. Joe deemed injured by WCW Medical. I don't know if we'll see him again after that attack by Braun Breaker. But wait a minute, come on, Paul Heyman again. Now look at this, pulling the leg of Moriarty's. The referee didn't see it. Now look at this again, leading down the face of Heyman. These two arguing here at ringside. What's left enough from Heyman? Dominik Mysterio to the middle rope, suicide dive. Takes down Lee and Heyman. I think Heyman understood that though. Notice who's a counter to ringside if need be. Again, takes the Heyman. Dominik back in control of this matchup with 5 minutes remain and counting under this matchup. You gotta be kidding me. Again, Heyman paying dividends for the TV champion. As Mysterio now kicks to the gut, DDT. Lee's in trouble as down over the top turnbuckle once more. What is this? Diving headbutt. That could be all into the cover. Heyman seems to have recovered, but that could retain right here. No. Lee out 2.5 again, and again Dominik now getting angry here at the count, at the pinfall, whatever it is on the spine buster there from Dominik. You gotta stay on the attack. The champion seems to be doing just that right now. Taking neckbreakers from Mysterio. Now Dirty Dom over the top tope atomico to the ribs of Moriarty. Is it enough to leave Nitro champion? No! Lee still in this fight. Dominik can't believe it, but Dom now just a stomp to the back of the head, and again, the disrespect from Mysterio. The aggression from Mysterio coming out here in the TV Championship match. Lee giving a run for his money here. The fight of his life even. Lee Moriarty has been pressing his Nitro debut, but wait a minute! Lee back up to his feet just like that! Clothesline! And another one! Dom didn't see it coming, that's the Contenders Lee! Moriarty off the ropes, pop-up drop kick! And Tiger Style is feeling it here in Florida! But again! Paul Heyman again, you gotta be kidding me! Getting involved at ringside! When's enough, ref? Waist lock from Dom! Dom back up to his feet! Lee though able to escape! Look at this Moriarty with the combination of strikes and the big clothesline! Chase World Champion AJ Styles there from Moriarty! And now Lee sends Dominik into the corner! Now up top! What in the world is this? 3 minutes remain! Now 2! Not much time left for both men! Avalanche Falcon Arrow! But remember folks, Champion advantage this matchup with Dom. This match goes for time when we draw Dominik should retain the championship. So let's get done now. Here DDT! DDT spikes Dominik! Is it enough? Dominik has a move! He's coming out! The count! No! Mysterio at 2.5, 2.9, if you will, and Moriarty is in disbelief. Believe! Look at this! Whoa! Touch the world! Face buster! Into an armbar! Fujiwara armbar! Broke on the arm of the champion all match! Dominik has nowhere to go! He can't reach the ropes! Heyman! No help at ringside! 2 minutes remain! Can Dominik hold on? Or will the champion tap out? Lee wrenching back on the arm! On the shoulder of Dominik! He can break that arm! He can blow it out of his socket! Oh, but Dominik Mysterio did all but Dom! Smartly rolling through, escapes a Fujiwara armbar. Now look at this! Mysterio getting desperate! 619! The first time in WCW thus far! Dom going back to his roots to beat Lee Moriarty tonight! Frog splash! No! Moriarty out of the way! A minute and a half remaining! But Heyman again gets involved! No! Dominik gets countered! Sweeps the legs! Moriarty! Oh! European clutch! European clutch! To win the title! To win the title! 2.9 again! But Dominik got a 2 and 7/8, 2.999, whatever you want to say. Only a minute remains in this matchup to the floor. As far as it was like Moriarty, but nonetheless. Wesley have a mind here under a minute. In this TV Championship match, Dominik gets the draw. He leaves Nitro champion. Wesley have in mind. You gotta get on him, you gotta get on him now. Moriarty over the top. Oh, went for the plancha. But Dom getting out of the way. Lee Temple first on that hard floor. Now Dom, what is this? Has him. Oh, Mexican Destroyer. On the outside. Lee gets spiked on the floor. 2 seconds remaining in this matchup, and Dominik Moriarty is out. But Dom isn't done. Frog spike off the top rope. Into the cover. And Dominik Mysterio retains the TV Championship. But exactly 2 seconds on the clock, 2 seconds on the clock, folks. Dominik Mysterio once again escapes with the gold around his waist. But what a match! What a debut for Lee Moriarty! Had Dominik. But whoa, wait a minute! That's Siobhan Evans and Speedball Mike Bailey! They're here tonight, but it's like they have a message for the champion. What an announcement! Next week will be a Contenders match featuring John Evans. People make Bayley the winner, but face WCW for the championship at Beach Blast in Miami. Well, did you hear that? The Young Bucks saying if FTR can put the differences aside tonight and defeat Wrestling Machine Guns, Newcastle Public, and the NBA tag later on tonight, the Bucks will give FTR a shot at the tag team championships. But it appears that FTR are being recruited by Paul Heyman, Dominik Mysterio as well. So a lot to think about in the camp of Dax and Cash. But we gotta move on, folks, because coming up next is the quote-unquote historic, as I've been told to say, in-ring debut of Carmelo Hayes as he goes up against Dragon Lee. Coincidentally, Dragon Lee won $250,000 against Brian Keith at a bounty match. Inadvertently, thanks to Carmelo Hayes actually getting involved, costing Brian Keith the match by mistake. Tonight, Melo looks to get some revenge on behalf of Bounty Hunter by defeating Dragon Lee. His WCW in-ring debut here tonight. So the best high flyers in the world are going to go head-to-head here on Nitro. I'm sure this one is going to be a damn good match. Hold on, there's Melo and Brian Keith in the gorilla position here. Carmelo Hayes is always very full of himself. Ricky to stay in the back for this one. As well, here we go, folks. Carmelo Hayes, for return to WCW career, will make the long walk down to the ring. As well, it sounds like Club and Bella aren't exactly the biggest Carmelo Hayes fans, either am I. I've only done that the last few weeks here on this program, and Hold on, wait a minute. What the hell is this? I was just about to ask, where did Melo get the money for all this? Now he's got this elaborate entrance, all this pyro. I mean, where does he get the money for all this? The entrance, Brian Keith at his beck and call, the bounty matches. It was over $500,000 in bounty matches already as Carmelo Hayes out of his own money. He's currently 0-2 and he hasn't competed in one yet. So where does he get his money from? How does he have enough for all this? How has he not gone broke yet? I have no idea, but nonetheless, Carmelo Hayes, one hell of an athlete. Just the way he goes about things, simply put, is just disgusting. I've been having other men do his bidding for him, week in, week out. Brian Keith taking for bout on his behalf. Dragon Lee now on his behalf. But finally, Melo has to put his feet to the fire and do it himself here tonight against Dragon Lee. As we are underway, these two in the middle of the ring lock up. And that's why I was expected for this matchup between these two, but nonetheless, Dragon Lee pushes Melo back into the corner. Everybody's looking for a clean break here. Rick Knox, official for this matchup, but oh, come on! Hayes already kicked to the midsection, a cheap shot there, and to the outside immediately is Melo. For Carmelo Hayes, former NXT North American champion, former Cruiserweight champion as well, former NXT champion, WWE United States champion. Again, one of the best young talents in the world today is Carmelo Hayes, but here's his attitude. What gets under my skin. Dragon Lee wants Melo back in the ring, but Melo taking his time. Waiting on the outside of the ring, waiting for what? An opening, I would assume, but I'm not quite sure. Let's look at this, Melo again showing off. Dragon Lee giving him space, but oh, wait, not for long. Dragon Lee to the outside, Melo back in the ring now. But Dragon Lee follows him in immediately. And Melo off the ropes, comes back. That body drop from Dragon Lee is caught. And Dragon Lee off the ropes, PK! Right between the eyes. And Melo already in trouble. Dragon Lee into the cover, hooks the leg. We're back down to make the count. Floor's down, but only a 1. Carmelo Hayes, he wants the fame, the fortune, the money, the power, the championships. Everything comes with being a top guy here in WCW. He believes his way in was going after Finn Balor, the Prince, the head of the snake, if you will, the real rock and roller. He's in the cover again, only a 1 from Dragon Lee there. If he's from Balor since Slamboree, he was laid out and caught for taking championships by Carmelo Hayes. The match then was also Kyle O'Reilly against the Young Bucks. And to the top rope goes Dragon Lee, goes for a drop kick. Melo though out of the way. And a roll up here, Schoolboy with the referee, follows the ropes, hands underneath the bottom rope, forces the break. Melo back on the attack with Dragon Lee with a counter. Big elbow to the gut, doubles him over. Low kick, now Dragon Lee has Melo, snap suplex. Middle of the ring, floats over into the pin. Will that be all? No, only a 1. I mean, you gotta admit, it would be a little funny if after all this talk over the last few weeks, Melo has his first match and he loses to Dragon Lee. I mean, as a current Carmelo Hayes hater, I guess you could say, that was very funny, but Melo, boot to the face, takes him down just like that. And now Hayes with an opening, and Melo gonna use it to his advantage here, mounting Dragon Lee. Now just the right hands, including left hands from Melo, and now Carmelo Hayes basking in the boost from this crowd here at Club La Vela. Beach Beach, Florida, drop kick now from Melo, and Dragon Lee now and oh wait a minute, oh come on, Carmelo Hayes doesn't rip the mask off of Dragon Lee here. The disrespect from this guy is off the charts. One of the most arrogant men on the roster. Let's say something here. It's Carmelo Hayes. And you have the likes of Fletcher running around, Dominik Mysterio running around, say the least. Carmelo Hayes, at least in the top 3, maybe top 5. Then there goes Dragon Lee. As now, Melo to the apron, tope atomico. Comes back in the hard way, into the cover. Once again, will that be all here for Dragon Lee? No, only a 1. Another man getting a 2 count yet on the other. This matchup is Hayes sends Lee into the corner, big right hand, and another one. Dragon Lee stunned. Sent to the other side, Irish whip here. Melo comes running in, goes for the right hand. But Melo gets caught. Front kick from Dragon Lee right between the eyes. Down goes Melo. We caught him on the jaw there, actually. Until they out to the top rope again goes Dragon Lee. Double foot stomp hit the Finn Balor last week. Again tonight. That be all into the pin. Hooks a leg. 2. But no, Melo at 2. The Dragon Lee now staying on the attack with the low kicks. And a spinning toe kick to the gut. And now over the top to the four clothesline. Down goes Melo once again. And again, Dragon Lee now. Fight out the crowd here at Club Lavella. Melo up to his feet, but no idea where he's at. Melo dazed and confused here. It's Dragon Lee looking to get up, maybe to fly perhaps. Get the crowd into it here on Nitro. Dragon Lee, Melo doesn't know where he's at. Oh, maybe he does. Played possum to Carmelo Hayes. The out of the way suicide dive. Dragon Lee went head first into the floor. Now Melo, the one in the ring. Dragon Lee now dazed on the outside over the top. Big punch up. And again, Melo with the opening. And Carmelo Hayes again going to take advantage of that opening. Get back in control of this contest. As Hayes wants him up to his feet. Dragon Lee still dazed and confused. Springboard clothesline from Melo. And now Hayes is moving in this matchup. The Rocky start here from Carmelo Hayes, but now seems like he's got his mojo. He's found his footing in this matchup. He's got to use it to his advantage. Lung ball there from Melo. Knees into the chest of Dragon Lee to stop the heart. Into the cover. Will that be all for the first WCW match? No, only a 2.5. And Hayes can't believe it. Dragon Lee still has a fight left in the tank here. But the question is, how much does he have left? Big lariat from Melo. And now Hayes, look at this. Now the disrespect again. Just stomping on the head, on the face of Dragon Lee. And Carmelo Hayes again basking in the boos from this crowd. Carmelo spins around. Waist lock. German suplex. Folds him like an accordion. And Lee in big trouble here. Into the corner goes Dragon Lee. Lee doesn't even know where he's at. Maybe the instinct alone here. But Melo up top has Dragon Lee up. What is this? Suplex maybe, but oh, Dragon Lee tries to the midsection. Off the top to the floor goes Melo. Dragon Lee up to the top and oh! Splash off the top to the midsection. Caught it flush, but doesn't go for the pin though. Dragon Lee staying on the attack. Doesn't want to do it. Don't want to be enough to put Melo away. Dragon Lee now Mexican Destroyer. He died up in the last match, but doesn't go for the pin again. What does Dragon Lee have in mind here? Off the ropes, Dragon Lee. Oh, what a knee! Pump knee to the jaw, and that removes the knee pad. So I think Brad Keith's last week. This is how he got the win with the exposed knee to the jaw of the Operation Dragon. But it's that Dragon Lee here with the strikes. What is this? Butterfly. Oh, backbreaker goes, but Mel landing on the opposite knee, the knee padded knee for Dragon Lee. But Dragon Lee though, kick to the jaw. Take that German suplex, folds him, but Melo all smarty to the outside. Underneath the bottom rope here goes Carmelo Hayes. Everything a tragedy here, but Dragon Lee over the top rope. No foot stop again. Him on the floor. Oh my God. The question is, where's Carmelo Hayes or Melo in trouble? But Dragon Lee now gonna look to dive again and pick it earlier. This time he does. Pull on the floor like a bullet. It's Dragon Lee. And now, back inside the ring goes Melo. Dragon Lee gonna follow it, maybe looking for the pinfall. No, again, no pin. Now the chops here, Dragon Lee. Oh, it floats over. In the Liger Bomb. Melo bouncing off the canvas with that one. As now, Dragon Lee gonna call for it. Looking for the end, looking for Operation Dragon. Can he hit it? Oh no, Melo back up. Oh, Melo. Caught him on the run-in. Touch roll face buster. Plants him face first. Dragon Lee could be out, but Hayes not done. Into the corner again off the top rope. Once more time now, Dragon Lee. His back turned to Melo doesn't know where he's at. Back superplex. High angle. Dragon Lee going neck first into the canvas. And Hayes, look at it right here. Suplex into the cutter. Will that be all? Hooks the leg. Choose to have to win the WCW debut now. Dragon Lee can this, Melo is pissed. Asking the official if that was 3. Rick Knox says no. Melo disagreed, but nonetheless, the matchup continues, folks. Oh, wait a minute, from behind. Melo doesn't see Dragon Lee's back up, but Dragon Lee didn't know where he was at. Head first to spiked. With DT now, Melo to the top rope. Maybe looking for the end here. Maybe calling for nothing but net. If this hits, the shoulder over Dragon Lee, Melo on the top. Oh no! Dragon Lee caught him into a power bomb. Recover Dragon Lee. I thought he was done. Poison Rana. Spiky Melo on top of his head again. First Destroyer earlier. Now the Poison Rana. The big knee with the exposed knee pad. With the exposed knee, excuse me. Now Melo in trouble. They're looking for the Russian Dragon again to win this matchup. But whoa! Wait a minute! Coming on the ramp, this Stokely Hathaway? What's Stokely Hathaway doing in WCW? Stokely Hathaway on the apron. Dragon Lee winning from behind Melo with the face buster again. Where's the meaning of this? Stokely Hathaway from out of nowhere. The Straps Dragon Lee and Melo to the top rope. Nothing but net. Connects! Not this way! Not this way! Damn it! Carmelo Hayes wins tonight! Thanks to, of all people, Stokely Hathaway! Well, folks, I have to ask, have we just found the man who is funding Carmelo Hayes' operation? It's Stokely Hathaway and Carmelo Hayes working together. I cannot believe what I heard, folks. Darby Allin somehow conscious, somehow on his own 2 feet. And he wants Claudio next week in a lights out match. I know Darby Allin's crazy, but I think he was that crazy. But let's move on nonetheless. And it's time for an Ultra 8-man tag team matchup as out first. It is Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, otherwise known as FTR. And you see on the trunks, they're on the hunt for their 11th tag team championship in their careers. They just have closer to that goal. They must team with the men who hold the gold that they want. Must team with the men who they despite more than any tag team walking the planet. They must team with Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. We heard earlier on tonight, though, folks, in the backstage area, from Matt and Nick saying that if FTR help them win this match tonight, they work together well as a team, get the job done tonight, finally rid themselves of MCMG and Republic, then the Bucks will give FTR a shot at the Tag Team Championship at a later date. But the question is, can you trust Matt and Nick Jackson? Personally, I say no, but it remains to be seen as out come the champs themselves to a chorus of boos from this Vela crowd. As the Bucks have only been champion for about 3 weeks now already. They run everybody in the tag division the wrong way. Of course, FTR, the debut of Market Machine Guns, and also now trying to bring Pete Dunne watch at the champs. The Bucks will be hunted from every single side and look to make some allies from FTR for one night only to get rid of the other 2 threats, the tag team division. But speaking of those 2 threats, out comes 2 of them right now in the form of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. Your favorite tag team's favorite tag team, the Motor City Machine Guns. Making a WCW debut last week, they defeated the Kingdom, Taven, and Bennett. Now after the match, all hell broke loose. The Red Side Widow Republic attacked FTR. And then after let's be touting the Machine Guns to maybe a tag team match themselves. The Bucks appearing on the right side as well. That's what caused MCG, to make the challenge for this matchup tonight. 8-man tag, and the Bucks something on the spot. Making this matchup official here tonight. And this is sure to be a hell of a contest for the best teams on Nitro. An 8-man tag action here tonight. Saber's already making a massive impact in tag division here on Nitro. And now they must team with a team that not too long ago, Machine Guns were very similar to. A team that not too long ago, the Machine Guns were in their shoes. That's Tyler Bate, the Bruiserweight. Tyler Bate and the Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne, the returning new Tech Republic. Of course, losing the match to FTR back at Slamboree. Tyler Bate injuring his knee in that matchup. Was gone. In episode 5, we couldn't Republic do that injury, but now it seems like they are healed up, ready to go. Let's get revenge on Dax and Cash here tonight. But you gotta ask, they had 100% after that Slamboree matchup. Is he still nursing a little bit of injury? Or is a big strong boy all ready to go? Is he perfectly fit to compete? And closer to possibly getting a shot at tag team gold here in WCW. Outside Pete Dunne, of course. So here we go, 8-man tag is officially underway. Starting off with that hard Chris Sabin here. And the tag team match is already down goes Dax to a knee with a toe kick from Sabin. Iron Strip into the corner. Goes Dax, but the axe with the elbow to the face. Oh, Tyler Bate getting involved now. Shot to the back of the head. Now Shelley as well. Look at this already. This one's breaking down here in the corner. But now Dax, so look at this. The shots to the gut of Chris Sabin. Now Dax the axe. Iron Strip, no. Countered by Sabin again into the corner now. Goes Dax. Big shot. Down goes Harwood. Sabin off the... Oh, running off. We're coming back here. Boosts the face of Dax. Alright, flip. No, against time. Now Dax countering. But Sabin firing right back here with the elbow. Sabin went for the vertical suplex here. But, Dax. There's a counter it. Harwood. Chop block to the knee of Sabin. I heard about all about after our attack when it comes to the knee. Alright, so everybody checked out the replay on the channel. Want to see that matchup and so much more from that show. Tags in Matt Jackson. Now does Dax Harwood. Alright, teamwork from FTR and the Young Bucks. Look at that. I can share Bulldogs by FTR and the Bucks as Matt takes down Shelley off the apron. We gotta remember Legal Man match Chris Sabin. I don't know what Matt's thinking here after Shelley, but nonetheless, because FTR and the Bucks go way back, as well as FTR, Machine Guns and the Young Bucks go way back. Over a decade. Tyler Bate is back in the ring. Makes a tag to Tyler Bate against Chris Sabin. Elbow to the face of Matt into the cover. That could be it. Bate, no, only a 1. Because everybody on the side, New Republic and Machine Guns have all been single champions in their own right. None on the side of the Bucks and FTR. Sabin out to the back of the head of Matt. Now Bate looking for a powerbomb maybe, but up and over. Goes Matt into a roll up here, leverage pin. No, Bate shifts the weight. Not even one count on either side there. Tyler Bate now with a shot to the back of the head. Matt gets caught. Airplay pin maybe from Bate incoming, but nope. Matt able to counter it, takes him down. And now Matt Jackson, the cooler head of the two Bucks we saw earlier on tonight. Shining Wizard, no. Bate out of the way. Now look at this. Whoa! Both men thinking something there, but both men able to miss it. Alright, whip now from Matt. Bate off the ropes. Drop down. Big elbow to the face there, Tyler Bate. And just like that, Matt in control. Maybe he's a little too soon. Here comes Alex Shelley now. Bate makes a tag out. Former TNA World Champion. There comes Alex Shelley. There's whip. No counter from Matt Jackson. Another elbow time for Shelley. First time Young Bucks and the Machine Guns shared the ring together in over a decade, folks. It was an 8-man tag team match. As now, into the corner goes Matt. Oh, Shelley misses it with the forearm there. Matt looking at Sabin. That might have caught him there. Excellent contact there from Machine Guns. Sorry, miscue, I should say. Tried to chop, but gets caught anyway. Kick to the gut, boom, Matt, neck breaker. Down goes Alex Shelley. Left TR on the Bucks. Or FTR on Nick, I should say. Watch on from their corner. Now, power slam. Now counter from Shelley. Pushes Matt off. Now, what is this? Looking for maybe a brain buster there. But Matt able to shifts the weight. And chop block was always held up from Dax earlier on. You might take a little notes there. Clothesline, down goes Alex Shelley. As now, Matt eyes whip into the corner. Goes Shelley. Another lariat. Cash Wheeler getting involved there with a shot to the back of the head. Now Matt tags in Cash. Right to the middle rope goes Wheeler. Big elbow. Right to the chest. We see FTR go over the top very often, but Cash doing that there. Now double slide to the back. The upper back. The spine of Alex Shelley. Now Shelley in control. Shelley in trouble, I should say. The corner FTR on the Bucks. A Boston Crab here from Cash Wheeler. But Shelley could be able to get out of the hold. He's fighting out his way out of this corner and make a tag, perhaps. One of his 3 partners. But Shelley now firing up. There's a chop. Blocked by Cash. Struck it there from Wheeler. Now Cash Wheeler getting a little arrogant here. But wait a minute, I think you can see Shelley crawling into the corner. Here comes Pete Dunne now. The Bruiserweight legal. I think Cash Wheeler even saw that. He's busy taunting. Wait a minute, no. Catches the clothesline. Oh, going bomb to Dunne. Covered by Wheeler, but Shelley back up. As soon as he made the pin, breaks up the count there. Before even 1 count was landed there by the official. So Irish whip into the corner. Maybe Shatter Machine here, but no counter from Pete Dunne. But Nick getting involved. He's back out of the corner. But Dunne counters again. Pete Dunne here trying to fight way out of the corner here, and he does. That the Bruiserweight has Wheeler where he wants him. What is this? Oh, big elbow to the lower back. And another one. And a third. Now Cash Wheeler in trouble, but Pete Dunne, look at that! Look at the agility of Pete Dunne! Something you'll see very often from the Bruiserweight. Springboard moonsault off the top rope to a standing Cash Wheeler. Now forearm to the face there. Now Pete Dunne may be looking for a bitter end here already. This could be over. Just like that. But no, catches the forearm to Cash. Big uppercut. Now Wheeler with the right hands, but counter from Dunne. Now look at this. These two right in the middle of the ring here. Wheeler Dunne going at it. Now has his own hammer lock. By the back suplex there from Pete Dunne. Now Cash in trouble. Sent into the corner. Now tags in Tyler Bate. That's Pete Dunne. Here comes Big Strong Boy once again. Down to the middle rope. Double sledge to the arm there to Wheeler. Now Cash in trouble, but no, over the top to the not to the floor. Excuse me. Bate hangs on. With the right hand. Wait a minute, Cash. What is this? Belly to back suplex on the apron. Oh my God! The spine of Bate just crumbling off the apron there. Now, wait a minute. Cash off the top rope, but Bate already back in the ring. Maybe a little short, maybe a little too slow there on the. Oh, climb was Cash. Now off the top to the floor, into the canvas, but covered, but no, only not even one. Excuse me. This match very hectic, folks. Excuse the contrary, please. This is chaotic to say the least. It's now Cash. Oh, double knees to the face. Bate could be out. Into the cover to get the win for his team. No. Sabin breaks it up at 1. Sabin brings up the count. Now Cash go after Pete Dunne there on the apron for some reason. I'm not sure why. But nonetheless, into the corner now goes Tyler Bate. Not where he wants to be. But counter from Bate. Bate fighting his way out. Oh, over the shoulders goes Cash. And here we go. Air placement from Tyler Bate around the world. Goes Cash Wheeler. And Bate going now the other way. With Cash Wheeler here on his shoulders. The strength of this man is insane. Tyler Bate around the room with Wheeler. Now in the cover of where he's at. But hooks a leg. 1, but Nick Jackson breaks up the 1. Nick Jackson breaking up the pin, saving his team. Now tag, in comes Chris Sabin again. Basically, he's a little dizzy after everything getting out of there. So it's possible. Go for a kick, though. Saban. Wheeler out of the way. Both men collide. Kick to the gut from Wheeler, but Saban catches it. But look at this. Around this Cash in the waistline takedown there. And Saban immediately back onto his feet, but gets caught. Shoulder block from Cash Wheeler. Now Saban to the outside. Now that's Dax where he wants him. Oh! Into the guardrail goes Dax Harwood. Now Saban back in the ring, but Wheeler waiting for him there. Cash now, look at this, STO. Now Saban the one in trouble. Cash, whoa. Wheeler now into a submission here. Was clawing at the head, the face of Chris Saban, but Saban quickly out of it. Sweeps the leg. Now where's Saban going here? I don't know if that's where he wants to be, but nonetheless, Saban now back in the ring. Thinking otherwise. Saban off the ropes goes Cash. Stop German suplex. Right into the bridge pin for the win for his team. 2-0. Alright, 2 Cash Wheeler, but Wheeler now makes a tag. It comes Nick Jackson for some back, I believe. And Nick now, the let's say wild card of the Young Bucks. The legal man in this matchup. Different tag to the map, but that, I guess the referee didn't call it as a tag. Back in the corner goes Saban. Saban though, again able to fight out. Kick to the jaw, then Jackson there. Normally almost special, but Saban saying, not tonight. Now Chris Saban, crucifix, doesn't go for the pin though. Back to neck goes Nick into the canvas. The tag, it goes Pete Dunne now. Dunne firing up bow. Nick caught him. Into the corner, now goes the bruiserweight, but Pete Dunne able to counter it again. Nick does sling blade, takes down Pete Dunne. Change to the ace there from Nick Jackson. Now where is he going? Nick on the apron, wants up to his feet. Pete Dunne a long way away. I don't know if this is gonna work, but Matt in the way here. Nick decided against it maybe. Now what's he thinking here? Back on the apron. But look at this, a miscue from the Bucks. Not often you see that. Now to the floor, go Dunne. To the bottom rope there. Nick caught him. But Pete Dunne with the elbows to the midsection, able to break free. And now Dunne, what is this? Has Nick, oh no, Dunne gonna break the fingers of Nick Jackson. Bending them back. And now butterfly supers on the floor. To Nick Jackson, Nick. And we're gonna hurt right now. We're looking for kind of victory here for his team, but Pete Dunne, but no. Instead he starts the count. But Dunne now back in the ring. They wanted to give Nick enough time to get back in the ring to break the count. Women now done with Matt Jackson. What is this? Dunne over the top. Oh my God. ET on the floor. He's getting on the apron. Spiking Matt Jackson on his head. This match is broken down now, folks, as Nick takes on Bane off the apron. Now that'll be in the middle of the ring. But wait a minute. Nick catches Pete Dunne a little package pump right really with the titles in the first place. But no. Counter with Pete Dunne, and then there's a massive lariat. Massive lariat for Pete Dunne. Now Dunne just stomping on the gut of Nick Jackson. Here goes Alex Shelley now. Shelley's gonna handle one half of the tag team champions. Into the corner. Tag, it comes. Saban over. Wait, look at this. Skull and Bones, you don't love it, but enough for the machine guns. Skull and Bones connects into the cover. Is it enough? Oh, Matt breaks up the count. Saving his brother, saving his team. But Saban staying on the attack. Lining up Nick Jackson up on the shoulders. Nick still going to his of the Skull and Bones. Cradle shock. Can he get the pin to get the win? Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, what the hell? That's Giovanni Vinci. That's Giovanni Vinci. What's he doing out here, Vinci? On the floor with the last ride. To Cash Wheeler. The bell has been rung. This has been a disqualification here. A DQ win for the Bucks. But wait a minute. Another side. That's Jacob Fatu. The Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu attacking Nick and Dax Harwood. What's going on here? Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Richards from this 8-man tag team matchup. Taking out Nick and Harwood by himself. There's Jacob Fatu. Remember last week, folks, these two came near as a tag team after weeks of arguing, of bickering back and forth. Now Vinci goes after Chris Saban now. What is happening? It's like nobody is safe from this new tag team on the block. Down goes Chris Sabin. No, wait a minute, now. Fatu after Tyler Bate here. Put him off the apron. What is this? Jacob Fatu with Tyler Bate up on his shoulders. Wait, no. Oh my God. A powerbomb to the table to Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate is out. Now Vinci after Shelly and Pete Dunne. Nobody is safe from these two men, these two monsters. Giovanni Vinci, Jacob Fatu wrecking shop with the whole tag team division. Off the top with the moonsault to Pete Dunne. And now Fatu in the ring now with a moonsault of his own to Nick Jackson. They have just laid waste to all 8 men in the tag team. Also, 8-man tag team match. It looks like these two want tag team gold as well. Oh my God. Well, looks like it's better to get a little more off the chain here on Nitro. Because it appears, folks, that they may have just found their match in the form of Daniel Garcia and Braun Breaker. Oh my God. This show has been insane all night. It could get a little crazier right here, right now. Breaker and Garcia led by Heyman down to the ring. Slowly stalking their prey in the ring. And folks, Vinci and Fatu have not moved an inch. It's about to go down here on Nitro. We have ourselves a Pier 6 brawl in our hands, folks. Just a few moments. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Vinci and Fatu leaving the ring to Breaker and Garcia. Living for another day here, it seems. Are those men? But we gotta move on, folks, because coming up next is more tag team action. As outcome, Breaker and Garcia's opponents tonight, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the Good Brothers. This has been an insane night, folks. I guess even hotter in mere moments. As they prepare the table, right here, was put through by Jacob Fatu moments ago, thankfully. As I see what Gallows can do against a runaway train of a team like Breaker and Garcia. As here we go, we're underway here, and immediately Garcia. Oh, Garcia pissed off at what happened last week. Big pip about that was that tag team main event. Immediately after Carl is there with the uppercut, here comes Red Death Daniel Garcia. We saw during the entrances, Breaker and Garcia, expressionless. They are pissed off, they are furious, and they want redemption. They are looking for pieces of meat to pummel tonight. And they seem to think they've gotten that. Gallows Anderson, but Gallows Anderson, of course, no slouches as a team, of course. Most decorated teams of the modern era are the Good Brothers. One go all around the world from WWE to New Japan to TNA, Mexico, Europe, you name it, they want it. As Breaker comes in, oh my God! A comment from Breaker and Garcia. Down goes Gallows off the apron, now in the cover from Breaker on Anderson. That could be it, but no, only a 2. And of course, remember earlier on night we were down to tell FCR that if they need any backup, they were there for him, and it seems like they were against Vinci and Fatu there, but maybe just a little too late with Breaker and Garcia. But Anderson now breaks free the power bomb. Go back into your roll by Carl Anderson. This could be it. The machine gun could get it right here or bump Breaker, but no, only a 1. Now goes Garcia this time. Now stalemate here from these two men, but Anderson out of the way. Breaker goes for a tackle, but roll up here. Another one by Anderson. This could be it. 1. Still only a 1. Garcia now back up on the apron. I think Anderson saw him, but no, he does a cheap shot from Garcia. Now Braun Breaker, oh my God, the power. Right here from Garcia, stunning Carl Anderson immediately. Breaker capitalizing there with a reach-armor suplex, tossing halfway across the damn ring. And Braun Breaker in last week's alone has taken out Orange Cassidy and Samoa Joe all by himself. This guy is a wrecking ball. Only lost in the tag match last week, but for being honest, because Samoa Joe got involved, taking out Braun Breaker from the equation. It's tag now again. Here comes Garcia. That Breaker from Breaker. Now it's the top rope King Kong knee from Garcia. And the cover goes Red Death. That could be it for the win, but no. Anderson's still in this matchup. Because if in this match, you gotta say, as Luke Gallows on the apron wants tagged very badly here. Does the big LG. You wonder how the match could change if he gets involved. So now into the corner. No, wait, look at this. I think Garcia telling Anderson to tag in Luke Gallows. Gallows taking Mary Jones has tagged himself in here. And here we go. Coach Garcia, seeing the arrogance getting better in the last few matches here in WCW. Against Cody Rhodes, against Samoa Joe, and the tag match as well. And just like that, proved to still be his fatal fall here. As Red Death gets dropped there with a kick from the side of the head from Gallows. Now throws Gallows with the Bossman Slam. For the two sweets there, show ode to their fallen friend. World Champion AJ Styles still not seen since episode 5. Where he's laid out by Kyle Fletcher. With that top rope brainbuster. Concussion protocol still is World Champion AJ Styles. But he will be cleared time for a defense in 4 weeks' time. If it's either Rhodes or Fletcher. For the World Championship in the main event of that show. As Garcia in trouble now. Into the corner. He goes. Gallows. Off the ropes now. Oh! Twisting. Short tackle there from Gallows. And Gallows now feeling it. Here on Nitro. The Good Brothers now in control of this matchup. Irish whip now into the corner. Goes Garcia. Now, wait a minute. I think. Oh, yes, he is. Gallows wants Braun Breaker telling Garcia to make the tag out to his partner. Luke Gallows saying, bring in the big man. And oh my God. Garcia would do just that. And listen to this crowd here at Club La Vela. They want to see it. And they're going to get it. Here we go. In the middle of the ring. These two, but here, Shane Bows in the middle of the ring here. Gallows and Breaker. Breaker and Gallows. Head to head. Fist to fist. There's a kick. Braun Breaker though. Down goes Gallows. Breaker off the ropes. Comes forward with a spear against Carlos. That power slam. But Breaker immediately comes up to his feet. Massive lariat. Down goes Luke Gallows. But Gallows back up. Big boot. Down goes Breaker. Breaker comes up again. Front shoulder tackle. Down goes Gallows. And Braun Breaker gets the better of the big LG tonight. In this exchange. But oh, women went too soon. Down goes Breaker. Gallows now back on the attack. With the shots here. One of the midsection double over Breaker. Double kick again. Again, Breaker saw it coming. Ducks it. Braun Breaker. Oh my God, look at the power. All the way up in the air and down goes Luke Gallows. And Braun Breaker saying, I'm a dog in this yard. You are nothing to me. And look at Braun Breaker go here with these shots. Big elbow to the face. Gallows is stunned. Gallows is hurt. And look at Braun Breaker go here with these right hands and left hands. Now look at the power again. Tossing across the damn ring. Anderson back in the fray. Breaker taking out both brothers by himself. This guy is a monster. Oh my God. Down goes Anderson again. Now Gallows again. The focus on the attack here. Into the corner, in comes Garcia once more. Look at the power again of Breaker. Into a power bomb. Garcia floats over. Into the pin. Is that enough for the win for his team? No. Gallows survives, but the question is for how much longer? I think we've said that about Luke Gallows of all people, but right now he is being manhunted here from both Garcia and Braun Breaker. As now Garcia going to the knees of the big man from Red Death. Going to the knees, hoping up for maybe a Dragon Tamer. It's Daniel Garcia. So we're going against Samoa Joe a couple weeks ago here on Nitro. Didn't get the win, but nonetheless, Garcia always had the win over Samoa Joe that night. Now there's a moon lock here from Red Death. Middle of the ring, over for Gallows to go here. Leg trapped around the leg of Garcia. Now Garcia wrenching on the face of Luke Gallows here. What's he gonna do? Now look at that leg wrenching back here as Garcia. Look at this. Putting Cork on the face of Gallows, but Gallows, look at the power of the big man to break free of the grasp of Garcia. And out of the submission. Gallows with an opening here. Gallows. Now, up and down goes Garcia this time. And again, Red Death in trouble. As now into the corner, the Brothers goes Garcia. And in comes Carl Anderson again. In comes the machine gun. Oh, you know what this is? Off the ropes. Buddha Doom from the Good Brothers. Down goes Burger off the apron. Garcia all alone. But Garcia probably run to the outside of the ring. I didn't see that earlier. But Anderson off the apron. Jumping elbow to the heart of Red Death. This could be the chance for Gallows needed to get back in his matchup. But bump Breaker back up to his feet. Now Breaker over a cheap shot, but Anderson coming there, Breaker on the floor. I almost said there, but nonetheless, down goes Breaker. Back in the ring now. Garcia back up. But Anderson's all coming. Ducks it. Now the low kicks. Garcia stunned. Brian Buckner from Anderson into the cover. That could be it to get away from his team. To get the upset. No. 2.5 Daniel Garcia and Anderson can't believe it. Anderson stunned. But now they're moving again here. We're looking for gun stun. Garcia incoming. No. Counter from Garcia. Now Garcia. Oh, look at this. Garcia just biting the face of Carl Anderson. Oh my God. Now backdrop driver from Garcia. Garcia doing whatever it takes to get the win here. As now in comes Braun Breaker. Breaker Leo again. And oh my God. Breaker has to look at his eyes here. Don't turn around. Oh my God. What a spear. A rim shattering for Braun Breaker. And down goes Luke Gallows. Anderson has a move into that spear, but Breaker isn't done. Once Gallows up to his feet, Gallows no idea where he's at right now. And Gallows, no! Remember the same fate. A spear to Gallows from Braun Breaker. Now Breaker back in the ring. Machine Gun sit down on the floor. Here comes Garcia. I think this has been express message from Paul Heyman telling Garcia to get the pin for his team to prove his worth to this faction, this group. Spike his hair on his head with power driver. Gallows nowhere to see after that spear. And the cover. And this one is over. Garcia and Breaker come back with vengeance here tonight and quickly put an end to Gallows Anderson's hopes of WCW careers with a win. What a message from Breaker and Garcia. They want the goal as well. And you don't care who they have to mow through to get it. But whoa. Wait a minute, is that an ambulance? Folks, the ambulance coming down the ramp here. What's the meaning of this? And the ambulance said, is that the end of the ramp, folks? I don't know what's going on here. Oh my God! It's Samoa Joe! Joe is back! And Garcia gonna be able to pass here! And Garcia is taken down! The Destroyer wants revenge! And what happens here at this very program? At the end of the show, down goes Garcia, and look at this! We're down to 2! He got the hell out of here, I don't know where Heyman went, but it's on! The fight is on! Here on Nitro! Joe and Breaker! Breaker and Joe! These two bulls have the world tonight on Nitro! Samoa Joe is back! And he takes down Breaker the Uranagi! Listen to this place! They have erupted with the sight of Samoa Joe! And Samoa Joe! But Breaker, where he wants him! Oh no! Braun with the counter! Braun with the counter! And now Breaker! Manhattan drop to Joe! This is just a pure fight here! Not a match, folks! This is a fight! And look at this power bomb from Breaker to Joe with power! From Braun Breaker! How How is this guy even human? And Joe again. Now Joe may be ready to come back this soon after only a week. Oh my God, now Joe, what is this? Breaker has Joe, he's carrying up the ladder of the ambulance here. These two, oh my God, they're on top of the ambulance, folks. This is insane. And now Breaker, tossing Joe out of the ambulance, onto the hood. This is not good for either man. This could go seriously wrong here. Probably one of these behemoths. Oh my God. Breaker, Breaker looking to end Joe perfectly right here. He's not gonna do this, is he? Oh my God, Breaker's gonna powerbomb Joe off the ambulance to the floor. But Joe with the counter. Joe fights out of it. Joe now gets to the midsection. Joe, muscle buster on the hood of the ambulance. And just like that, Braun Breaker have it taken out. But Samoa submission machine. Samoa Joe is back, and Joe wants blood. But folks, it's time for a main event of the evening. Coming up next, Fletcher, Rhodes, who won a defense commentator down for the WCW World Championship. We'll find out right now. Folks, it's that time again. It's main event time here on Nitro. I've been rushing tonight. Thank you for putting up with me for this long. But folks, we are here tonight. We're waiting for all night. It is finally upon us. Our main event. Who will main event be? I'll put this out for the WCW World Championship in 4 weeks' time in Miami. As out first, it is the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher. Fletcher has taken out last few weeks alone Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, and now we're going to do behind the list as well. What happened last week on this very program. And I looks at Cody Rhodes to that list of victims as well. But the question is, will the Proto Star get another win under his belt? Or will he be stopped dead in his tracks on his path to the gold by the American Nightmare? Of course, you gotta remember Fletcher also being dealt with by CM Punk as well. We saw that earlier on tonight. Fletcher and Punk's face after Punk to 10 Darby Allin on the back. Well, here it comes. The man who looks to get back to the mountaintop. Who looks to take on AJ Styles for a second pay-per-view in a row for the WCW World Championship. He looks to have the rematch at Slam that he feels that he lost because of Paul Heyman. It is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I apologize for the production issues, folks, the black screen. I know we're trying to fix that in production, but not quite sure what's causing it. Nonetheless, Cody Rhodes, a man who over the last few weeks has been trying to be recruited by many. First Paul Heyman, of course, and up to Slamboree, then now a couple weeks Lena Vega recruiting him for a person that she will only call him. Not quite sure who that is, but nonetheless, he's Lena Vega all night so far. Cody saying he wants to do this by himself. It's like many want Cody Rhodes to turn on the dark side to become somebody that they believe he's hiding deep inside of himself. But Cody seems to be staying true to himself, staying true to his character, fighting back against men like Kyle Fletcher, against men like Paul Heyman, fighting for people like Rollins, Mysterio, and Styles. But can Cody Rhodes get back to the top? Back in the championship that he has won since he was a child. About to get father hold the championship back in the day. Can he achieve the same goal in WCW? The question is, will he get a closer to, I should say, by beating Kyle Fletcher tonight in our main event as we're officially underway. Listen to this place for our main event. It is tense here at Club La Vela. First time ever, Fletcher, Rhodes, Fletcher, Pro Star American Nightmare, one-on-one, head-to-head, with a shot at the richest prize in the sport hanging in the balance. Eye to eye, nose to nose. It's on another locked horns here for the first time ever. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you are new. I'm here about today with all new WCW uploads. I promise to be a little more consistent now that I'm feeling a little better. Again, sorry for the delay on this episode. Wish I could have helped it, but unless here we are, on the brightest lights possible. It's Cody now. He's amateur wrestling background, amateur wrestling champion in high school. Going down to Fletcher now. The Proto Star. This quick rushing on the shoulder. Remember the breaking out of a rib-out shot here is Cody. So Cody more aggressive the last few weeks, the last few matches, I should say. Because here at Slam Marie is with Fletcher Jr. on Nitro a few weeks back. And then Hammerlock. So the aggressive attitude in the ring hasn't changed a bit from Cody as Fletcher elbows to the face, breaking out of the Hammerlock there. Cody coming forward though, big shot to the gut. Cody again to the arm of Fletcher here. Shoulder to shoulder here. Now Cody, maybe Ricardo there, but Fletcher able to push him off. Fletcher comes forward, schoolboy, rolls him up. Into the cover, 1, 2, but Cody out at 2 there. They see back up to their feet, getting locked up. Timid start here for this matchup from both men, not wanting to really show their hand yet, it appears. There's Fletcher, fishing move with the Proto Buster, the Brain Buster, is put out. Both Rollins and Styles now over the last few weeks. He said Rollins that's number when he was dropping his head on the exposed turnbuckle with that proper Proto Buster. Also, Brush Knuckles, well, for Fletcher coming into play. Last few matches. Some views on the beat. I'm sure he's doing last week as well as that Sunbury against Rollins. So I also used them against Richel's knockout world champion as well a few weeks ago. Will they be seen tonight in the main event? Is the question of Fletcher and the hammock of his own here. That's Cody now, where he wants him. As Rhodes, of course, that arm of Cody, the arm that had the pec torn. All those years ago against Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. Cody still won the match regardless with the torn pec. Fletcher knows that, gonna work on the arm here with the Proto Star. And Cody, we get out, takes him down. Now back at the arm bar, here goes Cody. Again, Fletcher onto a knee. So actually it was the opposite arm of Cody, excuse me. That had that torn pec, but nonetheless, Rhodes wrenching on that arm. Fletcher, of course, a very powerful man, maybe the most powerful man on the roster tonight, Claudio Castagnoli, I should say. And Cody knows that. As Rhodes goes ready to change again. And Fletcher, gonna take a little bit of walk here. Two circling one another here around the ring. And again, they lock up. Dead center here, but clean break. Cody saying, come on, let's go. Give me all you got, kid. Again, circling. Gonna crowd on fire, but these two so far taking it slowly. Over the top. Fletcher though hangs on. Cody now has him where he wants him. Nope. Throw to the gut there from Fletcher. Now, back in the ring. Comes the Pro Star. Run for right hand. Cody catches him. Big forearm strike to the face. Sons Fletcher off the left Irish whip. Drop down. Cody leapfrog. Fletcher comes back. It's that power slam. Now Fletcher's all coming out of the way. Gives him around. Schoolboy again. Roll up. 1. No, only a 1. Fletcher comes in. Oh, gets caught. No, rock kick from Cody. Right into the cover. Hooks the leg. 1. No, only a 1. Fletcher escapes once more. Cody will stay on the attack. Manhattan drop from Rhodes. Fletcher up and down vertical suplex from Cody. Now into the cover. Does the American Nightmare to get the win? For the rematch for World Championship against AJ Styles, but no, only a 1. Of course, Cody did friendly relationship a few weeks ago here on Nitro, but gotta think of wins tonight. With the bell rings at that Beach Blast. Cody would do whatever it takes to win the championship. Much like he did at Slamboree. Or tried to do a Slamboree, I should say. Fletcher hang up on the top rope. Face first, he goes with top line from Cody. And Cody into the cover, hooks the leg. Once again for the win, but still only a 1. It's now Fletcher. Oh, smack across the face from Cody. Cody now. Getting a little cocky here. I don't know what this is going to be against man like Kyle Fletcher, but nonetheless, Cody, that's what I thought. Gets caught with a massive big boot. And Fletcher saying, do not disrespect me ever again. Here comes Fletcher now. Has Cody. Oh, come on. A poke to the eye. Definitely didn't see it. Fletcher's back was to the official. Now Fletcher to the arm of Cody. Coming on the shoulder of the American Nightmare, and just like that, Fletcher in control of this main event. Now Cody's Nightmare take down Fletcher off the ropes. Massive PK. Right to between the eyes of Cody and under the cover to get the win. But now only a 1. Now Rhodes in trouble. It's a Proto Star. Down in the driver's seat. Oh, high angle. Blind back suplex from Fletcher. Right on the neck goes Cody. Now Fletcher firing up. Now we've seen this before. Fletcher's matches with the scoop slam. Close against Rey Mysterio. Fletcher now easing in to what he knows best. Easing in to what we've seen him over the last few weeks here in WCW. Now for the third scoop slam here is Fletcher. Complete the trifecta, and he gets it. Now into the pin for the win over Rhodes. No. Cody at 2. Now Cody turning back to his feet, but you see already a little more difficult to get back up to his feet than it was previously. Now Bulldog from Cody though. Cody goes back to life here. Because the American Nightmare with the big Bulldog takes on Fletcher. Now Rhodes sending him over the top again. Fletcher hangs on again. But Fletcher cuts the knee to the face. Cody now dazed, but no, not for long. To the fork of Fletcher now. Cody now. Starting to feel it here tonight. Fletcher back up to his feet already, but Cody off the top, over the cross body to the floor, but Fletcher out of the way. Fletcher out of the way. Massive lariat takes down Cody. Now Fletcher. Has him. What is this? Look at this into a suplex position here. Hey, Cody around the outside area. Look out straight to Fletcher. The lane vertical on the outside. My God. Lane vertical on the floor from Fletcher. Then Cody now. The back. Here's the target of the Proto Star. Now Fletcher. Maybe power on the apron here. Just like we did around. Put him out of action. But no. Time from Cody. Breaking free of the grass of Fletcher. Now what is this? Cody has him up. Alabama slam position. Oh my goodness. On the apron goes Fletcher. Back first. We're going to be a little mess in there. They're the American Nightmare. Now Fletcher's back. Screaming in agony, you gotta think. And now back in the ring. Cody down the attack. Another Alabama slam. Let's have a sit-down version. Right into the cover. Is that enough to get the win? Oh, Beach Blast, no! Fletcher survives a 2.5 there, but that was a very close 2 count. But folks, I can tell you right now, I've heard in my ear from management. As we here on Nitro. Lamar Ryan got his back to the face later next week on One More Action. And also, breaking news. Darby Allin. Claudio Castagnoli part 2. And I forget next week, but folks, it'll be in a lights out match. Anything goes. Now things about WCW officials. They're not liable with what happens in that lights out match. That week is sure to be a good one. Back to the action here in the main event. Fletcher again is taken down with a gunner suplex. Now Cody into the cover. Hooks the leg to get the win. Or Fletcher, but no, only a 2. Mario Alexander, Castagnoli, Darby Allin part 2. Except for here on Nitro episode 8. Sure to be a good one. So like episode 7 has been so far. In our main event, Fletcher Rhodes one-on-one. But Cody gets caught. A big headbutt from Fletcher. And now Fletcher. Oh no, counter from Cody again. Pushes him off. Fletcher back up to his feet. Gets caught from Cody. Gets caught though. No, you're not going to go Fletcher. Fletcher. Again to control. Michinoku driver. Hooks the leg. That be all? No. Cody's still in this matchup. As Fletcher now with an opening. And they use it to advantage here. What a massive left hand. Down with Cody again now. Face on the canvas. For a moment there, but now Fletcher, look at this. The shots to the gut of Cody Rhodes. Now Fletcher dropping right between the eyes. To follow it up. And Fletcher now staying on the attack here. Fletcher, Blue Thunder Bomb. Hooks the leg. Would that be all? No! Cody on a 2.5. But Fletcher gonna stay on the attack here. The Proto Star. So wise beyond his years. Despite how young he is in the game. We're powerbomb here. We're looking for the last ride. But Cody able to counter it. Off the ropes. Now goes Fletcher. Cody. Dasher kick. Went for it. But Fletcher saw it coming. Able to get out of the way. Half and half. Suplex goes like an accordion. Cody gets folded. But the half and half suplex. Now Fletcher into the pin. For the win. For the Beast Blast. But Cody out at 2.5 once more. And again, the Flashers are back. Oh, that is. But again, Fletcher is still on the attack here. Now again to the ribs. So they got a Cody Rhodes. That wasn't over. Now the kick to the leg, to the ribs there of Cody with a hip. The Cody super kick to the jaw of Rhodes. Fletcher into the cover. Cody could be out here. That could be it. Whoa, how close was that? But Cody still survives. And now Fletcher doing what he does best. We're gonna get the promo down here. Get the promo star now. Kick to the gut. Cody down to the floor. Look at this. Now Cody being sent over out of the ring there. Fletcher just started the boot in the chin of Cody Rhodes there. Choking out the American Nightmare. As Fletcher now taunting this crowd here in Club La Vela, who despises man, who hate his guts. And I don't blame him. Now Fletcher again. Driving, burying the knees into the gut of his opponent. Now Fletcher, what is this? Off the ropes he goes. Oh, knee across the face. That could do it. Into the cover, hooks the leg. Lateral press, will that be all? No! Now Fletcher again can't believe it that Cody's still in this matchup. Now Fletcher, again with the outside strikes here, and the headbutt. Now what is this? Oh my goodness! That could be all! Into the cover, but Flo, Cody still survives. Fletcher can't believe it. Fletcher in deep waters now, hanging with some of the best here in the world. In Cody, in Rollins, in Ray, and potentially a Beach Blast. It is out for WCW World Championship in 4 weeks' time if we win tonight. But oh no, I think it may be time for the Allied Film Buster. Here's what we put out: Styles and Rollins over the last few weeks. But Cody, they saw it coming, breaks free of the grass. To the floor goes Fletcher. Cody saw it coming. And now Rhodes with an opening. Fletcher back out to his feet. Cody stalking him. Big clothesline. And over for the American Nightmare. And here he comes. That's a clothesline. Step power save from Cody. And now Rhodes is feeling it. Crowd on their feet here at Club La Vela. Behind the American Nightmare. Uppercut. Stuns Fletcher. Now over the top to the floor. Kyle in trouble. But Rhodes now stalking his man here. What's Cody looking for? Fletcher. No idea where he's at right now. I think after the uppercut. Right on the jaw. But Fletcher back out to his feet. And Cody now over through the middle. I should say crossbody press to the floor. And now Rhodes starting to get going here. They're burning full head of steam in this main event. Could be the beginning of Fletcher here, but Cody not done. Up to the top rope. What's he have in mind here, Cody? Off the top with the moonsault. Landed flush into the cover. Will that be all? No, Fletcher at 2.5. Now Cody, the one who can't believe it. But Rhodes calling for the end here, calling for Crossroads. If this hits, it's over. No, counter from Fletcher. Eyes and back with heads. Elbow to the face of Cody. Now Fletcher. Northern Lights bomb. Spikes him on his head. Into the cover. Will that be enough? No. Cody survives once again to get Fletcher. In pure disbelief. This crowd coming to life here for a main event. But Fletcher not done. What is this? One right in the middle turnbuckle. At first goes Cody, a lawn dart. Will that be enough? And no! Cody's still in it. And Fletcher doesn't know what he has to do to put this man away. Honestly, neither do I. Tried everything so far as Arsenal, but Cody will not say die. Kick to the chest there. Out of the corner. Now maybe it could be time for the Proto Buster. No! Cody saw it coming. Catches the kick. Cody, disaster kick on that time. Right on the button. And now Cody. Here, wait a minute. What is this? Proto Buster of his own. But Cody won this by Fletcher his own damn move here. He spiked him. Is that enough? No, Fletcher at 2.5. The Proto Buster of the man himself. Not quite enough just yet. Flash shot from Cody, now Fletcher flying backwards, shot to the chest there. Now these two. Back and forth here in the middle of the ring. This is the main event of Nitro, folks. For all the marbles. Hula Pay-Per-View Beach Blast. The finale for the WCW World Championship. Is it Fletcher or is it Rhodes? As these two just hammer away with hammer and tongs at one another. We're right here for Cody again, and there's a hockey fight here on Nitro in our main event. Fletcher and Cody not giving an inch here. Pro Buster again, no. Get Cody, called the kick. Saw it coming. Sends him into the corner. Before Cody, forward to the face. Fletcher out of the way. Counter from Cody though. Cody now on the top rope. Super Cody cutter. He caught him. From out of nowhere, the Cody cutter. Fletcher has no idea where he's at. Cody immediately into the Crossroads. It's over. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. You gotta be kidding me. Kyle Fletcher survives the Crossroads at 2.9. And Cody Rhodes is at a loss for words here. As am I. As are this crowd. But Cody, not done. Shades of his father, the American Dream, with a bionic elbow. And maybe all it'll take is one more Crossroads. This is it. No. Fletcher with the reversal. Fletcher with the reversal. And oh no. Fletcher throwing Cody into the referee, just Devon Smith. You gotta be kidding me! How low will this scumbag go? Fletcher, wait a minute, press knuckles! No! Cody saw it coming! He does the knuckle shot! Cody had him scouted! And Cody, a second Crossroads! But Rhodes goes down! Rhodes collapses! Rhodes is down! Fletcher Fletcher is down! The official is down! Who can capitalize here? What in the world have we just witnessed? Kyle Fletcher will meet the phenomenal one for the World Championship at Beach Blast. Kyle Fletcher has pinned Cody Rhodes, but you have to give the assist to, of all people, one Aleister Black. What the hell does this mean for WCW?